Alright, so we're using AI to design a presentation, but then let's talk about presentation. First of all, presentation can be done in so many ways that um students can actually do it by whatever they have or what they know. So let's say you have a smartphone, you have a laptop, and you want to do a presentation. Yes, you can actually use your smartphone to do your presentation, and also you can use laptop, which is way simple and comfortable. But then you can equally use your smartphone for a presentation. And this presentation can be done in different ways. Like I said before, you can use Google Slides to do it. You can also use a Microsoft PowerPoint. Then you can also use AI to do it. So it's either you use AI or PowerPoint or Google Slides, or it depends on what you actually want. You can use C's, any of them. So but then I know most of you are familiar with PowerPoint, but I'm going to be showing you one way to use AI to just, I mean, design the presentation and download it to your phone or your Google Drive. Then you can do the some small editings and then you're good to go. And I've been using smartphone to do some of these things. Let me go there and you see this is some of the things. In fact, this time show you a presentation that is actually done by AI. Okay, so you see this presentation, it is done by AI. This presentation is done by AI, and it is, so good that everything is intact. The only thing you need to do is to give it a better prompt. The questions should be good and you're good to go. Okay, so this is all about it. Just make sure the question is good and you're good to go. So this is what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to be showing you the exact way you can use it to do. As you can see, this is a presentation that's done by AI, and the graphics, the things are very nice. But then don't forget it depends on the prompt, the question you ask it will show how it will look like. This particular question was a question that is, giving us to make the infographics stand out like Ghana and then use some colors of Ghana flags. And this is exactly what you are seeing. As you can see, all these colors are part of the Ghana flag, and that is why it is premium. So how you are going to ask the question, the command is going to show how it's going to look like. Okay, so this is a question, and as you can see, you can even add clickable menus, which AI will do it for you. Here like this is a question, and you can equally do that. So let me show you something. This the question says that what when did Ghana get independence? So assuming if I choose 1960, then because of the clickable link that is added, it's going to send me to wrong answer place. So let's say this is, I click the B, then it sent me into a page that is telling you that the answer is incorrect. And all these things, if you're a beginner, you might not know the, but don't worry, as we are going to start doing it, you're going to learn everything. But then if you also know much about PowerPoint presentation, you can add clickable link so that when you click on it, it will send you to a page for another thing. Let's say a question like this, and you can click on try again, and you can choose the correct one, and you click on next. You go to the next question. So this all things is done by AI, and it is something that you can equally do it manually, but it's going to be way harder. It's going to be way harder and then take much time. But I always encourage you to know how to do it manually, like using your own time, your own strategies, and your own knowledge to do it. So that when you master it, you can use AI to do it. Because when you don't know it, like you don't actually know how to do it, and you just start up using AI, sometimes it will affect you. Your education skills and then your personal skills. It will affect you. It will make you weak in terms of doing something. So I always expect you to know something before you can use AI to improve it. Okay, so this is what happens. Let's get to what is on board. But then I don't know, but then let's go to Cloud AI, which can be used for this. Even though you can use ChatGPT for it, but I prefer Cloud AI because of the way it is responding, and it sounds natural, and it is really really deeper, and like I really like it because of how it sounds naturally. So I prefer Cloud AI. But then let's take a particular topic we're discussing on. Let's take a particular topic. So let me go to AI. I'll just draft the topic from um Cloud AI. Okay, so let me ask it. Oops. So let me put this on there. Let me put it on do not disturb and then focus. So I want to do a presentation, and I want to design a presentation. Give me a full topic and let's build it a what 10 slide presentation on it on it as is maybe your university. So okay, doing maybe let's say which course are you doing. Let me say maybe you are doing IT. Let's say you are doing IT. Okay, IT. Okay, so what broad IT area interests you most? We have cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, cloud computing, software development, and ops. Okay, let me say artificial intelligence. Who is the purpose of the academic assignment, conference, competition, project pitch, or proposal? General learning. Okay, let me choose academic assignment. Let's see. Okay. So the topic is machine learning in healthcare. Diagnosis. Okay, that is very good. That's very good. A 10 slide academic seminar presentation exploring how machine learning algorithms and revolutionary, and a 10 slide academic seminar presentation exploring how machine learning algorithms are revolutionizing disease detection, drug discovery, and patient care with real world case studies, ethical consideration, and future outlook. Perfect for an IT university seminar. Ready to build it? Okay, so now this is where you achieve what you really want. So cloud is asking if you are ready to build it. Yes, we are ready to build it, but how do we want it to be? What do we want to achieve? What are some of the things we want it to add to the presentation? Let's build it by telling it exactly what we want. So let me say now build it perfectly. Perfectly. No complex. Okay. No complex explanation or points or unnecessary. Sorry. Or unnecessary. No complex or points or unnecessary. Yes, things. No match graphics. What maybe how do you want the background to be? Let's say you want a black background. Okay, a black background and text white. Just tell whatever you want because it is going to do according to how you ask the question. Okay, so whatever you want it to do. But don't worry, if you generate it and it's not well done, you can actually regenerate it by fixing the prompt. Okay, so now boldly prefer no complex explanation of topics and points, no unnecessary things, and then no match graphics. That's why I'm saying that no match graphics, because when you didn't say this, it's going to make it a way complex and it's going to look some way be that, even though if you take it and see so you're going to know that, oh, this thing is AI generated. Because when you see it to be AI generated, then I'm sorry to tell you that you are going to get low marks, because you are supposed to do this and look, this is not something you are supposed to just go and generate anyhow. You need to know how to control it, even though it's very bad to just use AI, do something like that and copy and paste, like I've been telling you before. So don't just be thinking that, oh, I'm going to tell AI that I want you to build a presentation for me on this topic and you're good to go. No, it's going to give you some kind of things that is not even needed in the presentation. And at the end of the day, you're going to get the answer wrong. And you are going to be complaining, thinking um you get a lesson wrong, but then you are supposed to give better prompts. So always put in what you want and how you want it to be. Okay. Now, what else? Let's see how it's going to generate it. But then, let's say the presentation, because this one is a practical, I mean, example. If it is a topic that is giving you to go and present, let me see. I have some presentation. Let me check something here. If there's something that's been given you to go and work on it by a lecture, the points is going to be there. Like the content, everything he wants you to do is going to be there, and it is going to be easier if you have the content. It's going to be easier if you have the content. So this is something that is being done by AI. Look at this. It's done by AI, and I personally I personally don't do this sometimes, but I only do this when there's no time for you to cover up some things. Then you can actually use this strategy. When you do it, you're going to do some small editings and you're good to go. Okay. So that is why it's very good. And maybe you have a presentation tomorrow and it's going to be broad. You don't have time enough to do it. You can just take your time, come here, do it, and then go and do some small editings. So this is a full presentation on the building construction and the construction process. So um this is a full presentation that has been done by AI. Okay, so this is how it's looking like. And because the contents, I generate the content from GPT, and you can equally do that. So let's say I'll go to GPT. I'll go to GPT and say, okay, go to GPT and say, okay, I have a question, I have an assignment, I have an assignment to do. Topic. Maybe topic is um like I said, processes in in bolding construction from start to finish. Give me the necessary content to include in the presentation. No much or bad explanation, just the points. Okay, so you're going to get the content here. If you're going to build it with Cloud AI, you can just give the content to AI to follow that content and create the presentation. So this is a process in building construction from start to finish. First of all, that is the first slide. So talking about this introduction. Second slide to be site selection and saving. While we improve that. So this is how it's been done, and GPT has divided into slides. So this is a full slide. That is one slide. This is another slide till we complete. Okay, and as you can see, this is from it's going to have about 15 slides. And if you are going to use this, you can just copy it. You can just copy it and go and use the same thing to do it. Okay, so this is how you get the content. Okay, you can get the content from GPT, but then you can also get the content from Gemini. You can get it from even Cloud AI as well. Okay, so our presentation is built and we can open it. So let me download. I'm downloading it. I'm downloading the answer. Okay, so I can open with slides or go PowerPoint. Let me open with PowerPoint for now. Let me open with PowerPoint. Okay, so let me allow this one. Okay, so this is very mesmerizing. As you can see, it's a very good thing. Now this is what this has done for you, and it's very good. Okay, this is the slides. So machine learning in healthcare and the startup is diagnosing the future. Maybe university seminar presentation, department of. Okay, so you can write your details here, your name, the course you are doing, the program, the lecture name, and all those things can be written there. Then you come straight to what is on board, which is the definition. What is machine learning? We have the next one to be why healthcare needs machine learning. Yes, we talk about how we need machine learning to improve our healthcare. As you can see, some of the points we have machine learning offer fast, more consistent and scalable analysis across all patient data. Yes, so this is why we have to use the laptops and then the digital tools to improve our health status and to run the hospitals to make things easier for them. And like I said, 10 slides is giving us 10 slides. Okay, it's giving us 10 slides. So real world case study, and you are going to actually do what you want. So let's say you have your content being generated by GPT, or whether it is by the lecture that gives to you, or maybe you even know it and you know what you're going to talk about. It is always good you give your content to Cloud AI to write the presentation based on the content you give to it to make sure you achieve the best for yourself. Now, like I said, all these small lines you are seeing here is supposed to be deleted because it's difficult for you, the human being, to do that. It's difficult, and most of you don't even have time to do all these things. So you do to always delete it so that to if you want to add an image, you can equal add it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this line. This, I mean, blue line are there. You can move it. You can just remove it. Okay, and you're good to go. So this is exactly what you are going to use Cat AI to do, but you can equally add clickable links and all those stuffs if only the question demands that. Okay, that's why I say it is about the prompt that matters. You can also change the name of the presentation if you want. You can just come here and click on it, maybe machine learning in healthcare. Maybe you want to add your name. You can say Stephen Casfee or anything you want to add. You can equally do that. Maybe you want to add a program, you can equally add that. Okay,